Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalavet Movies. My name is John and this video is going to be an unboxing and a comparison of a movie. And I've received this through the post just now. I've been out all day and I've come back. I was expecting something to come this morning, but not this, but I'm glad this has come because I think this is from America. Okay, so this item is the brand new, if I can get this sticky package off. Actually, Zavvi should take a leaf out of the book of this company because they get released and they always come in great condition. Okay, so the item I've received in the post is the brand new 4K edition of Dead and Buried. This is the lenticular case, as you can see there. The head disappears and then reappears again. You had three choices of lenticular sleeves. I opted for the actual original cover, and you've got this. That's amazing font there. There's your back. There's the side again. That's a lovely lenticular. The fact it just disappears there, brilliant. Then comes back again. Now I'd imagine that this movie, like all the movies, would have reversible art in it. What I'll do is I'll open this now and see what you're getting inside the package. Removing the interior box here, I would imagine there is reversible art on here. So in the box you get a big booklet, nice thick booklet. You get the CD soundtrack, original motion picture soundtrack of Dead and Buried, and to be honest I can't even remember what the music sounds like on here. You get the 4K disc, you get the Blu-ray disc, which you'd imagine would be the remastered Blu-ray from this the reversible art in here isn't actually really like a reversible art, unfortunately, although you would imagine it's a little bit different from the front, or is it? When I look at the artwork there, you can see that the skull there has blood coming out from the eye. Now if I compare it to my original DVD of this movie, there is no blood on the eye, and if you go to this side, you'll see the cover in there doesn't have the blood coming through the eye. I know it's a very small difference, but it's a difference. I was hoping to get one of the other covers that you get on the lenticular covers, mainly the one with the nurse with the syringe in somebody, or going into somebody's eye. I thought I really wanted that one. The same cover but without the blood drop, which is a bit strange to have that altered image there, but anyway. Okay, so I'm going to compare these two together. This is my original DVD. I think I got from £5 from Morrison's, believe it or not, a long time ago. And it's not a bad package actually. It looks really nice. I'm going to keep it because I think the packaging is that nice in it. So I'm going to go and compare this to the 4K now and see what I find out. Okay, so I've had a quick flick through this movie, and it is presented in Dolby Atmos and also Dolby Vision, and this is the best it's ever looked. Now that being said, I've always thought that Dead and Buried always has this sort of look as if it's a bit grainy. It's got more grain than I would like to see in a movie, well, in some of the previous versions. And I do think that the DVD looks okay. It doesn't look bad. I've never seen it on Blu-ray before. The picture quality in here is still got that grain. It's got a fine layer of grain. Actually, the grain is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The grain is quite heavy on the DVD, and I think that on first glances, I need to sit through this film and watch it as a whole. It's a hard film to view in the light because the movie is a very dark movie, and I mean that sort of like the picture, it looks dark. And I do think that that might help it, the HDR might help it to lift them dark scenes up so you can see what's going on in some of the darker scenes. It's one of them ones when you had it on DVD, you couldn't really make out what was going on. And I am very interested to see this in full, in 4K. So this is one of the thicker ones that comes with that Blue Underground are releasing. This is the fourth one. The first one was Daughters of Darkness, with this lenticular case. The second one they released in this bigger format is Vigilante, which is another absolutely brilliant looking movie. And the third one was The Final Countdown. Now this one looks spectacular on 4K. And I think it's due down to the sort of limitations of the movie, that this movie doesn't have the ability to sort of shine in the way that they do. I think maybe the way it was shot, and I think it's got a bit of a soft lens focus on it as well, a bit like the sort of Superman sort of look to it. So for me, it was always going to be the one that looked a little bit lackluster in the way the 4Ks usually do from Blue Underground. But I do trust that Blue Underground have done the best job they could with it, and it is, like I say, when you get the shots in the light, the picture quality is really good, mind. It's just the darker scenes that I've got to sort of watch it at night so I can get me full benefit of this. So expect the full review of this movie coming up. But the main thing is to get this movie on 4K is a bit of a scoop in itself. And Blue Underground are going to be releasing quite a few more 4K classics in the forthcoming year or years. And I'm really interested to see how they stack up with each other, because I think that some of the other ones that they're releasing will have a better look to it in general. I do think that the look of this movie has always looked, like I say, it's looked a bit smoky, it's looked a little bit grainy, it's looked a bit muddy. But I think the 4K does clean up a lot of those issues. And no doubt that this is the best it's ever looked, and probably the best it's ever going to look. But I do think that if you're looking for a sort of demonstration disc on 4K from Blue Underground, I don't think this is it. But I'm not taking away from the fact that this is how this movie looks, and they've made it absolutely brilliant for how it looks. And you do get some extras on here as well. You get some brand new, you see all them ones, brand new extras on here. So you do get, it is packed, the disc, and I think that all the extras are on the 4K as well as the Blu-ray as well. So like I say, you do get the Blu-ray in here as well. You do get the 4K, and you get the CD soundtrack. You get a lovely booklet as well. It doesn't say on here if the disc is region free. Actually it does, it's region 0. So there you go. This is compatible to play on any Blu-ray player you've got, or 4K player you've got. So that's my unboxing, my sort of comparison, my quick comparison of this movie. Do I think it's worth it? Yes, I do. I think this is a great movie. It's one of those movies that's it's kind of is dead and buried, because it hasn't really had much love for the UK market. I'll say that. I'll say that it was banned on release, well, on VHS. I don't know if it was one of the sort of the proper banned ones, but I think it was one of the lesser banned ones, the lesser known banned ones, or the lesser extreme banned ones. Did have a few. It's got a few good, really gory bits in it, so I think that's why it was banned. And it was always been one of the ones that you thought you never really saw it knocking about that much, even on VHS. It wasn't an easy one to get. So anyway, thanks for watching. You take care, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.